So this here is everything that comes in the kit. You have your passenger and driver's floorboard piece here, and then you have the rear seat as well. And I do like that it also covers that section in the middle, that nice little hump. It gives you some protection there as well. These are extremely deep. The back, not as much as the front. But look at these. You could spill your entire Coke in there, and all you got to do is drain it, and you don't have to worry about any of your carpet getting wet. So obviously the first step in the installation process is going to be removing the factory floor mats. All right, so next up, we're going to focus our attention right in this area right here. This is going to be the same on the passengers and the driver's side. Right here, you can see that there is a little kind of halfway cut out piece in the carpet. We're going to go ahead and remove that. Now, it is kind of stuck on there just a little bit. It's not completely removable, so I'm going to take my knife and just continue along that line and cut the rest of the carpet out. Also, these knives are really cool. If I can find some on Amazon, I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description below. But it is a blade, as well as you push this a little bit farther and you've got a nice little scraper right there. These things come in so handy. And now that I am all nice and cut through, I can just peel that out and toss that because we do not need it anymore. And then once that is out of the way, this here is actually a drain plug from the factory. We're just going to reach in there and pull that out. It's just a little piece of rubber. And once again, you want to repeat that process on the other side. Now, if for some reason you got your Jeep used and you don't have those little rubber plugs from the factory, don't worry, they are available on Amazon. They are extremely cheap. I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description below. Now, you want to take your floor mats and grab some of your hardware here. You've got two plastic inserts here. This one that is solid goes on the top, and the one that's open goes on the bottom. You stick them together, it kind of sandwiches the floor mat. So we just stick this one up in from the bottom, and then we can push this one down from the top, and they will click together. And then while you're at it, go ahead and do that with all of your floor mats. That way you can get it all done at the same time. And then once you have those just like that, go ahead and slide your floor mat in, and you should be able to click these into the little tabs that are in the floorboard to help hold it in place. And then also make sure that your drain hole is lined up. Make sure it goes down in there, and then just give it a good hard press, and you will actually hear it click in place. And then once you've got it in place and nice and locked in, you can take that rubber drain plug that you pulled out of the metal floorboard underneath the carpet, and it should just set right in. Now, once again, if you don't have these, or if they look all nasty and worn out like this one and you don't like that, I'll go ahead and leave a link to new ones down in the description below. Now, moving on to the back here, I already have my hardware. They do mount just a little bit different from the front. There are no drain plugs in the back. Now, that's not a thing with these floor mats. That is just how the Jeep is designed, so we're not going to be having any drain holes in the back. The biggest difference is this piece that goes over the hump. Now, I'm going to show you how it goes together here, because it'll be a lot easier for you guys to see before I put it down in the floor. There are some tabs right here, as well as some holes, and then some tab holes, as well as some raised surfaces here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by sticking the passenger side in first, and then we are going to interlock these two pieces, just like so, and then lay the driver's side down on in. So I'm going to throw the passenger side in real quick, and then the driver's side, and then we'll see how it looks overall. Once again, set it down in the floor, lock your tabs on in, and then we're going to set the driver's side down on in and interlace our pieces. And now let's take a closer look. So starting with the rear here, I really like the design. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Jeep over here as well as this over here. The plastic caps, I can honestly say I do like the way the Mopar ones mount better, but these actually work pretty good. I just feel like maybe they're a little bit loose, but overall not that big of an issue. Now these are a molded fit, but there is a little bit of play in everything. It's not quite a perfect fit, but neither are the Mopar ones. Where it comes up over this hump, there's a lot of play right here as well. But once again, my Mopar ones were the exact same way, maybe a little bit tighter, but there's definitely a lot of play right here on my Mopar ones as well. If it does bother you, it'd be really easy just to set something underneath there just to kind of eat up some of that play. But once again, I really don't think it's that big of an issue. And the longer they sit in the vehicle, the more they're going to kind of mold to things as they get hot.